Just one day after BLGS qualifier number 4 finals, and the internet is already breaking over some of the posts that are being released. What in the world is going on? What's bait? What's not? Is it bait at all? And then also some drama going on in the scene regarding some pro players and their lack of commitment to the game and how they're hurting the scene. We touched on it a couple of days ago, but what happened last night infuriated both Minus Tempo and a lot of the fans out there as well. So let's dive into it and talk about what's going on in the scene right now. Firstly, if you haven't seen all this, I've been getting tagged in this. I don't really know exactly what's going on. ZZ, you know, the Falcons coach just retired literally like days ago or weeks ago. This may be one of the shortest retirements of all retirements if whatever happening is actually happening. Who knows what's actually happening? But ZZ stepped away from the Falcons, saying he was going back to school. He was going to finish some schooling stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then here he is, like not long after, we're seeing MT post that ZZ's got the Moist jersey on. He's talking with Charlie. ZZ's posted a couple days ago that, you know, he's at the Moist headquarters. What the heck is going on? And is there some sort of coach announcement that's happening? Don came out in the comments here like, okay, well, F me, right? But then Don also posts, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. And everybody's like, no, this has got to be bait. Everybody's questioning. And it just seems like everybody is too quick to talk about this, right? Like Talmadge saying, I thought he was different, man. Like there's no way. Like there's just no way. Like people just seem like they're being overly boisterous, I guess, if that's the right word. They're just out there. They're being very prominent in this comment section. Like they know what's going on, but that just makes it seem like something else is really going on. Hal, you know, being overly positive with a heart emoji, like that's just not normal, Hal, right? So something has got to be going on. But anyways, the best one to really sum it up is Drop just saying this has got to be bait. I really don't know what's going on or what's actually happening, what's bait, what's not bait, but everybody obviously seems to be biting this go round. So obviously we'll keep you up to date with whatever happens here with Don. Regardless, hope that it is just something silly or whatever. Hope nothing serious in his personal life or anything's going on. I saw some of the comments that are, you know, saying something else, and so just hopefully everything is good. Hopefully it's all fun and games. It's just Apex at the end of the day, but we'll obviously keep you up to date with what is happening. Now, speaking of what's happening, we got to dive in and talk about this drama. This has been kind of unfolding the last couple of days. Minus Tempo really broke it down about how salaries were inflated and how it was killing the game at its core, because you have a base pro who doesn't stream, who doesn't really provide any value, that wants so much money, and therefore the guy who does stream needs that much more money, and it just is bankrupting all these organizations, and they don't know how to run an Apex scene, and so it just crashes and kills the game because orgs come in for one event, they lose, they don't do good, they back right back out. So it is unfortunate, but here's what happened just last night. Minus Tempo says we have 100,000 regional finals this Sunday, and teams have 3 days to practice, and we have 16 teams signed up for scrims. This is what I mean when I say players are just getting an inflated salary for minimum effort. Inflated salary then makes it so orgs are unable to stay in the Apex long term because it is unsustainable because the player has no brand value. Good job. And the unfortunate follow-up was that update scrims have been canceled. Everybody in the comments like, this is just sad, man. This is really sad to see. Hal even kind of came out to respond here. He's been very prominent. He starts tagging all kind of people that we're not playing in this. Sweet did, you know, have an excuse, come clean my gut out and check me out from the hospital so that I can play then. So some obviously, you know, I'm sure that there's some excuses out there, but regardless, you know, there's been a pain point in the scene for a while, and this is not even really just new. Minus Tempo's kind of brought this up last champs, I think, over a year ago, saying that teams just weren't signing up for scrims. Like, hey, do you want to win this tournament or not? Like, get involved, start signing up, and start playing. So Hal started mentioning a lot of this stuff on his stream and went on a bit of a tangent, went on a bit of a rant here as well. And here's what he had to say about the true definition of an Apex Pro in modern day times. Roll the clip.
These people that are not playing scrims, they don't do anything the entire day. They like play for 3 or 4 hours of Apex and then do absolutely fuck all productive for the rest of the day. Like, those are Apex pros. That's all they do. They play scrim for 3-4 hours, and the rest of the day, they literally do nothing.
It is a bit unfortunate because if everybody was on the same page and we actually treated this like a professional league or a business or whatever and actually put in Because on one hand, you can still get professional level results to some degree with minimum effort. And so that kind of makes it to where, well, we want a work-life balance, and I get it, right? I'm not saying that I wouldn't be, that I would be a perfect pro player either, especially with a family involved. But it does, make you think that could we be running this in a different way to make the game more sustainable so that everybody could have an opportunity to become a pro at some point with a better professional league sustained in front of them, right? We obviously know there is a problem with organizations just backing out so much and coming in for a season, coming in for a tournament, and then they leave. And I've said for a while that I think the expectation is too high. People need to get back into the mindset of playing video games and being able to do it for a living as a really fun, cool idea. And you need to start grinding like crazy to achieve that goal. We've been babied to the sense that if you can just get some nice results in online tournaments, boom, you got a full-time salary. I don't think it should be that way. I do think you should be grinding for personal brand. I do think you should be grinding, to build that stream up, to build that rapport up with the community. And I think that if the expectation was a little bit less, you would have a little bit more passion behind it, and we would all benefit in the end. Because I think that there would probably be more incentives in the community for more people to spread it out as well, because there would be more funding involved in general, and they wouldn't be sucked dry of one player specifically who's not really providing a lot of value. No name specific, just throwing out the idea. This is kind of what's been echoed by Minus Tempo and a lot of others as of late. And that's where a lot of people, and even Hal in his stream earlier today, were tipping the hat to Nickmercs, because obviously this guy has not been a 5-year professional player like Virtus Pro, like Complexity, and yet he's making the finals of BLGS, and he's doing a solid job by being present. He's not out of the conversation. He's doing this for fun. He's not really trying to go to that pro level or whatever for the sake of money. He's just doing it because he loves competition, and I think that's the attitude that we really need to get back to some degree. And if you haven't seen Nick's take on that and his approach to the game already, here's the clip.
Something I hear a lot is you want to find something you're passionate about and you want to just attack it, man. That's what you want your life to consist of, bro, I love competitive gaming. I love it, man. It's so fun for me. I have a great time putting this headset on, man, and I lean forward, we lock in with the boys and get after it, man. Look, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's horrible, but I love just going for it, man, okay? So, I don't have any intentions on quitting or whatever, I have a lot of fun doing this. This is my passion. You guys just got to be prepared if you're going to be a fan of me and a fan of this, and you got to be prepared for the ups and downs, man. This Apex shit is a mother. I appreciate you guys in here that are being positive. Thank you, But for the ones that are negative, man, dude, look, eat it, man. Eat a fucking dick. A whole one, bro.
So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below about the topics in today's video. What do you guys think about pro player salaries being inflated? I know a lot of you guys watch Apex for fun, and you really like the idea of being able to watch professional esports. Being that a lot of us work normal jobs out there, and myself included, I'm in the mortgage industry. I do home loans for a living. I come and do this for fun. What is your take on how much some of these guys are getting paid, $5,000, $4,000, $6,000 or so, not to be a streamer, just to be a professional player? They're playing maybe 3 hours a day or whatever for scrims, and then who knows what they're doing for the rest of the day. What is your take on that down in the comments below? Is it hurting the scene, or do you think that it is justified and that it is deserved? Interested to see your takes down below. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all things inside the world of Apex Legends news, drama, esports, and much more. And until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.